Hello, good day and welcome to Media Human. My name is P and today I want to teach on how we can easily retouch pictures without using texture and color and using brush tool and those things. We as Media Human, most of the times we have short timelines and we want to do a lot of good things in a short possible time. So basically I'm using Photoshop 23. You just select the picture you want to do that retouch and you drag it into your Photoshop. Only if it's raw, it will open automatically in with the camera raw filter. I think I edited this picture some time ago, but I'll reset it to default. Good. I'll reset it to default and we start all over. So basically, we can start correcting this picture using the basic correction. I'm straightening it using the crop tool. It's darker. Let me use the old tool because the focus of this tutorial is not on editing, basic editing, but I want to show you how you can retouch the skin. Good. So it's brighter now, but it's very warm. So I'll make it a little cold by reducing the temperature. Good. Reducing the temperature. I don't like to bring more vibrance in my pictures. I would like to touch the calibrations instead. Good. It looks good for me. It looks good for me. Let's now look at what we want to do. That's the face retouching. So in most of the professional videos, you'll be told to create 2 layers and those stuff, color, texture, and those things. But when you are using Photoshop 23 and upwards, I don't know of 22, but and upwards, when you come to masking, in few seconds you can see that the Photoshop application will identify the subject in the picture you just opened. So when I select the person, what this mask does is it will select the subject in the picture, but what I want to edit is not the entire subject. What I want to do is only the face. I'll come to what face mask. You can do a lot of things in the masking here. You can touch the body skin, you can touch only the eyes, you can touch only the hair. Maybe you take a picture of somebody but the hair is a little reddish or yellowish, you want to make it more darker, so you select only the hair area and you go and turn, let's say, black down or shadows down so that it will make it a little darker than it really looked in the picture. But what we want to do here is face retouching. So we select face skin and you click what? Create. So now it has created a mask. That's why that place is red. It's not that it has added the red color to your picture. No, it's just a masking. So when I zoom in, you can see that it has selected the skin of the face. So what they do in professional retouching, they will make the skin what smoother. That's why they say create 2 masks, texture and color. So now let's do with the textures. What you do is I'll come to effects, and I'll bring down the textures. I'll bring it down. So just look at the change just this one will make. It will bring the textures very down, and you can see that most of the patches on the skin and others, they have been corrected by just turning only one slider down. I don't want to turn it down completely so that we will retain that natural look in the picture. So I can see some spots on the face, but it's still natural. And I'll bring the clarity also down. So you can see just these 2 sliders is making a lot of changes in the picture. And most of the times what they do in professional retouching, they say we want to retain the textures, so we can just add sharpness. I don't want to take it full up, it brings a lot of noise in the picture, so I can add a percentage of sharpness in the picture, so that the picture, you see now most of the textures are coming out, the skin textures, just like they do in the professional retouching. You can see it on the face. So when I zoom out, you can see that the face look well retouched, and we didn't do much. We didn't use brush. You see, the normal retouching, you have to use brush and brush the place you want to smoother and others. But that one is very professional and it's good. I'm not talking down to it, but I see this one as easier if you have other things to do. And as church media, we always have a lot of things we do. So this one is easier if it's a picture of your pastor or your mommy and your daddy, or picture you want to do a quick retouching, you can do this. So after adding the sharpness, sometimes it brings some noise. So what we can do is what, you come to details, then you do what, you increase this slider. That's the noise reduction slider, and it will take most of the noise in the picture away. Now you can see when you look at the picture, it looks well retouched and something. The pimple and the patches on the face were very minimal. That's why taking down the texture slider alone corrected lots of things. But sometimes you can finish doing it, you can see still some pimple and others pointing out. So you can use just this hue, the healing brush to correct it. Let's say this one, there's this pimple on the face or something. When you select this hue and you locate that pimple, just you can use your scroll button or plus and minus to increase it. You just select on it and it will heal. If it's a pimples on the face or something, it will heal it. It makes life easier for us. So you can see we just two sliders of or two, and the picture, the skin looks clean. It looks clean. It's not that 100%, but we can still go there. If you want to turn it all down, you can turn all of them down. You can turn all of them down, but I want to always keep them natural as possible. You can even turn the sharpness to down, but it makes it so it makes the picture so very unnatural. You can turn it down. What we do in Photoshop mostly is called compensation. Let's say we at first we were bringing sharpness up, and now we are bringing sharpness down. So we just have to locate another sharpness and increase it so that it will compensate for this. That's what we do. So you can just come to basic. There's a tab here called details. You see there's another sharpness here. So when you press Alt and you drag this masking this, it will show you the place that the sharpness is affecting. So you can move around and know where the sharpness is affecting. Now the face is selected. Then I will increase the sharpness. This can help me get some sharpness in the picture than the one we did in the first one. All of them solve the problem, but I would like to keep the one in the max up. I would like to keep that one up so that most of the textures will come in the picture and it makes it very natural as possible. Good. This is just a quick alternative if you have a lot of pictures you want to do retouching on that you can't follow. Sometimes you can follow some of the tutorial. They take brush softness 9%, brush flow, and you follow the tutorial and you're not getting the results. Yes, we experience that sometimes. It can bring your spirit down, but all those perfection, they come with time and consistency. But this one makes life easier for us all. I don't know if this video was helpful to you. If it was, I would appreciate if you give the video a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new to the channel, and if you're a media human and you have team members, you can share this video to them and somebody will learn something new today. My name is P. Thank you for watching the video, and let's not forget, if you want to save, there's an arrow here. Just click on it and you select the location and you select save, and the video will save to that location. There are a lot you can do with this picture. I think I would have time if you want to learn normal auditorium picture editing or outdoor picture editing, the normal steps you have to do to make your pictures stand out. Thank you for watching this video.